a lot more competitive than I thought it would be, but it really taught me that I need to make improvements. And, really it is a process. And it's just, something that you have to just keep working at to improve, that you're not, necessarily going to go. And it's great if you can go on stage and, do that. But in most cases, it takes people, many, many times. And you just really have to keep the commitment and going back. So I just, like I said, I'm a kind of a type A, so I'm like, I'm going to do it until I win one of these trophies, know. So that's
It's I was
that's
saying
that's
you
kind of
want,
mentality.
yeah, you want to do it till you get it right, because you know what, this is a tough sport. Like the everyday person don't know anything much about bodybuilding other than, like, I would say there's two people that really stand out in bodybuilding. Other is like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Luke Ford, Incredible Hulk and the Terminator. And this sport, it's a lot of work to it. And mindset of everyday person is like, I just pop some pills and take some gear. I'll be like, rah, rah, rah.
Yeah.
No, there's more than that. I mean, the training, the
Mhm.
dieting, consistency. I know, you compete for a long time before you got your pro card.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I've had like a lot of people, say, well, I'm going to do a show, and, it's like great if you have the reality of, what it takes, like, the training, the prep, the diet. It's not something, like you said, that can just happen overnight. And it's, something that, people do, sometimes think it's like, I'm just going to, walk on stage and do a show. And it's like me saying, I'm going to be a CPA, right? I mean, a certified public accountant. I mean, it takes years and tests, and, it's kind of like that, same thing, that you really have to work at it. And each time you have to come back with a better package, that's a fact.